I know that I have been pushed into a sense of normality in the past year. My junior year has been pretty normal. But before that was a time for lore building. And I don't dive into that a lot. I don't dive into that. For good reason. For good reason. Because frankly it's not great. Um Frankly, it makes it very hard to be any manner of allegations when people see these photos of me. But why wouldn't I use my incredibly large YouTube platform that is just open to any general person who wants to come and witness it and show those things? It's exactly what I'm doing. That is exactly what we are doing today, guys. Get excited. Yeah, I was on red team. I was in a mixed recreational basketball league. Was I the worst boy that played on that team? Absolutely. Absolutely I was. But I was running bitches down. Can I tell you, in that photo, I probably proceeded to kick the ball? Absolutely. I ran too fast for the ball. So I would run and then I would just end up fucking kicking the ball because I was fucking running. Fire fit, though, this is kind of where it all began. Every fit, every fashion motherfucker starts somewhere. And this was my start. And I think looking at it, I think most people would be jealous of this start. The shirt was tucked the fuck in. The shoes were probably fly as fuck. I don't even remember what shoes I was wearing in this, but did it frankly matter? No, they were gas, I'm guessing. Look at that Nike. Authentic $60 shoe carnival Nike, bro. Don't play with that, okay? Pretty good, pretty chill. We let the frontal lobe develop about 2 years, very start of COVID. We get really intrigued with what life wants to bring us. What does life want to... I feel like I should be covering my feet. What does... Actually... You guys already saw them. It's whatever. What is life if not a tie-dye hoodie in a Florida Airbnb and a middle part? Did I kind of think the middle part was fire? Yes. I did it as a joke because I started watching The Office and I was like, fuck, this is funny. But then I did it and I was like, I'm thinking something motherfuckers aren't thinking. Because middle parts at the time weren't a thing. They weren't a thing. Every bitch had a side part. You know what I did? I took every category of my brain and I scrambled it. And I took, mind you, naturally curly hair. And I straightened the fuck out of it. As you can see in these previous photos, I've been doing that. I straightened the living hell out of this hair because everybody around me had straight hair. So obviously, instead of realizing that it's okay to be different from everyone near me, I decided to just conform, which is chill. Probably not great in the long run or short run for my hair health, but whatever. Puma Costco shorts. I know those bitches were from Costco. I just feel it in my bones. I feel it in my bones, guys. Tie-dye hoodie. Don't even know where the hell I got that from, but it probably should be burned, and I'm hoping to God nobody ever wears shit like that again. But honestly, it gets worse. It gets worse. This was really the beginning of me thinking, I'm going to start putting shit on. So then what do? I start putting shit on. Okay? I really think about it. I pick my brain. And I buy cuffed cargo shorts from Gap. And my dad gets me a Thrasher shirt. And what do I think? I think, fuck, I am a skater. I skate every damn day of my life. You ask me to do an ollie. You ask me to do a kickflip. You ask me to do any of that bullshit. I am a skater till the day I die. I had a cheap Walmart board, and I was doing ollies in my fucking garage. but I had a Thrasher shirt, cuffed cargos, and a goddamn dream. And it was this fucking outfit right here. I thought I was the shit with this picture. This picture, I was like, bitches aren't doing it like me. And frankly, they weren't. And that's probably a fucking good thing now that I'm looking at it. Bitches weren't doing it like me for a reason. But I also know that the bitches that weren't doing it like me were wearing Nike, whatever the fuck. It doesn't matter. They were wearing Nike. And I mean bright green Nike. So frankly, it could have, there's no winning with this. I want people to understand that no matter what you are looking at in this scenario, you dressed weird no matter what at that day and age. So frankly, I don't give a shit. That's why I'm leaving this open to the public. I'm leaving it so open to the beautiful public because I believe that these photos will make a difference. We start throwing more fits. This is, believe it or not, and you know what? No, I actually don't have a defense for it. No, I was gonna try. No. Nope. I don't think I want to defend this one. Fucking. What is with me and the tie-dye? Also, I want to mind you guys, I don't like tie-dye. I don't even think I liked tie-dye then. I'm so dead serious. I don't think I have ever liked tie-dye. But guys, let me tell you the first thing about living in like 2000, well actually this would have been 2020 at this point. Shit. Abercrombie, fuck. If you walk into Abercrombie and Fitch, whatever, before fashion motherfuckers took it over, or Hollister, let me tell you what the hell you're finding. It is a goddamn tie-dye. And I was buying that shit every time. You gave me a pair of khakis and really anything, and I was gonna think I was the motherfucker. Do you see the fact I had a goddamn bracelet on my fucking bicep? I thought that shit was gas. My 80-pound self was like, this is fucking it. Actually, I don't even think I was 80 pounds. I was probably like 76. Not much taller. I was probably 4'11 at this point. I'm 5'2 now for reference, so yep, 5 years. You don't grow that much. But yeah, safe to say we were throwing fits around. We really start taking a deep dive, okay? We really start thinking that there is something up here. That one, gaming setup though, peep it, this is where that shit really started beginning for me, where I was like, okay, wait, I have a PC. I have a PC now, I'm cooking. And I did stream, and my streams were actually funny as shit. Low-key, if I'm editing this video, put a clip of one of my streams in here. Please. I was low-key funny. Besides the point, though, future leader, and once again, goddamn Puma cuffed sweatpants. Joggers, I guess I should say. Take that shit off, cuh. Please. My hair getting cut by the whitest fucking barber on planet Earth. I was just brushing my hair out, so my curls were kind of still there, but like barely. Not great. Not great. Where's the timeline here? You know, I guess we start. Yeah, this is kind of where we start going to school again, guys. I did not do this to that mirror. I want to specify that I used to share a bathroom with my brother, and holy fuck, when he brushed his teeth, he brushed his teeth so damn hard it got everywhere over the mirror. Once again, I'm telling you guys, if you put me in a sweater and a khaki, I used to think this shit was a fit. With that damn yellow iPhone XR, I used to think this shit was it, guys. Like, I can't stress it enough. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. Like, khakis. Cuffed at that. They were cuffed. I cuffed them because I was fucking tiny and I couldn't, like, dude, do you see this shit? And guys, yes, my grandma took this photo. Yes! Okay, and mind you, I am leaving out the pictures of me with split-dyed hair. Because no, I don't want that on the internet. I really don't. I'm okay with these photos. These photos are bad. But when it starts getting to a point where y'all can really start alleging the fact that, no. I was weird when I was in middle school. I do stand by that. I'm normal now. But let me tell you, a motherfucker did have split-dyed hair at one point, and you are not getting access to any of those damn photos. You're not. Your boy doesn't want that on the internet. He really doesn't. Maybe one day. Maybe one day when y'all stop thinking I'm a woman, sure, we'll go with it. But right now, nah. Yeah, fire as fuck. We got the Among Us. Yeah. Also, y'all can hold on. Let's try and zoom in here. You can barely see it, guys. I had like tiger print, like Bengal print sneakers that frankly were kind of life-changing. They were actually comfy as shit, but like, come on, dude. Then we reached mind you. Also, y'all see me in these damn Pumas 24/7. That's my first pair of these Pumas. I'm on my third pair. Mind you, I'm on my third pair. Cuffed pants again. A sweater. No eyebrows. Do you see them? Actually, I might have had just one eyebrow at this phase. I had really bad anxiety to the point where I would pluck my hair out. So I had no eyebrows. But I think this was a one eyebrow phase of my life. 90 pounds, a big-ass Goodwill sweater, and a fuck-ass beanie. And I, once again, thought I was literally the coolest motherfucker to ever walk the fucking earth. Here we are on number 3. This is where I started... This is where part 2 of my mental health being in the deepest ditch it could possibly be in. This is when, after, like, post my parents, like, divorce, like, when they told me they were getting a divorce, my room was, like, dead empty because we were about to move to Tiffin, where I am now. But, like, guys, once again, the fucking khakis. I had, like, maybe 2 pairs of pants. I'm not kidding. I'm really, because I was in online school, so I didn't go anywhere. I was in PJs almost every second of my life. My DBT was literally, like, I was forced to do, like, an anxiety group thing, where they were like, do you have any coping skills? And I was like, sure, can I leave now? And then I left. But literally, this was my life. And I put this shit on. See, now we're at a point where there's no eyebrows. You guys can see no eyebrows, and I buzzed my hair. So usually I would walk around and people would think, oh my god, chemotherapy. Aw, Make-A-Wish is so sweet. No, I was just weird. Sorry, that's awkward. I was actually really just fucking weird. No, I was just weird. It's really okay. This... I will say I am actually wearing a ring in this that I really fucking miss. I lost it in the move, and I honestly hate it. I hate that I lost it. I fucking love that ring, but it's gone. Everything else in this photo deserves to be burnt, and, like, it needs to be gone. It needs to be gone. It needs to be gone. This is where I move to Tiffin. I start to kind of grab my bearings on life. Once again, I want to specify, this is the same pair of khakis. Guys, I have been in the same pair of khaki. Mind you, don't have these khakis anymore because I got a grasp of life around my freshman, sophomore year to just get new fucking pants. But originally I was living off of like 2 hand-me-downs from my brother, which was a pair of jeans and a pair of khakis. This is still the same pair of khakis, mind you. Chill though. We're starting to gain eyebrows back. If you can see. This is at a point where I pretty much have my eyebrows again. My hair was still growing back from being buzzed. Still had that fuck-ass beanie on, and I thought... And Loki did have a bit of aura. Not in the way I should have. Because this is aura in, like, oh, he's fucking weird, and, like, I bet gay people would have flocked to me and been like, yes! Yes! But no. No. Just figuring shit out. Because, newsflash, when you go into middle school and you're a little bit fucking weird, and you have nowhere to fit in, guess where the fuck you're gonna end up? With a shit ton of weird people, and you're gonna think, oh man, I have to be weird too now. No, you don't, baby. Baby, there's no plane you don't have to be weird. Trust, once I got to sophomore year and I found my bearings with normal-ass people, I became normal. Because I was, like, around people I belonged with instead of the outcasts. The fucking outsiders over here. Like, goddamn. freshman year. Actually, before freshman year began, I should preface. These were the cargo pants. Is this incriminating? I don't care. I'm gonna say it. These are the cargo pants I stole over $1,000 of Pokemon cards from my local Circle K in. About 6 packs. 6 packs here, 6 packs here, 6 packs, 6 packs. And I did that for months. Months. And I was fucking lit. And I thought this shit was tough as fuck. Tough as fuck. And was it? No. It wasn't. It wasn't. It was, frankly, it was fucking embarrassing. I don't know who let me fucking do that. But whatever. This is probably... this actually was... Yeah, this was still freshman year. I will say... a little bit had it on. I don't even hate this one as much because I a little bit had it on. I hate how I used to hold my phone. As you guys can see, I put like a weird fucking grip on it that you'll see in the photos I'm showing, like of what I like of how I am now. I don't hold my phone like this anymore. At least I don't believe I do, because it's like I don't hold my phone like this because I like what the hell are you doing? I'm gripping it. I'm gripping it now instead of like no, bitch. Kind of had this shit on though. It was okay. This sweater is funny as shit. It says grandkids are sugar and spice and everything nice. I love it. These pants, they're kind of fucking beautiful, honestly. I was just a little too weird to be wearing something like this. I think maybe switch the sweater to something normal, and this would be okay. I do still have these Vans, and I do still love these Vans, but I don't be wearing shit like this anymore for obvious reasons. But I did have a mullet at the time. And then, end of sophomore year, still the same pants. See, guys, like, this isn't bad. Like, this is actually pretty perfectly normal at this point. I had figured my shit out. This is when I got my baby, my sob that is experiencing problems right now. But, I started to grasp. I started to understand it, you know? I started to get it. Shit was okay. And then we really saw, junior year came to me in a light. Where now I am forced to wear jeans and boots 24/7. And it has completely and utterly, if you do not see me in those fucking Tims, something is probably wrong. Because, oh my God, do I love that damn pair of Tims. So much that I might get a second pair in a slightly different color. Because, oh my God, I fucking love them. So... and is there a chance that I'm probably capable of looking back on these pictures 2 years from now and being like, what the hell was I doing? Absolutely, guys. Abso-fucking-lutely. I think a part of growth is literally being embarrassed by anything from like a year or two ago. This is going to be a repeat cycle. But I would say, realistically, we are doing quite okay from where I started, guys. Quite okay from where I started. Like, this is so fucking normal. I will appreciate it for days. And I'm not wearing round glasses anymore. The round glasses I do miss occasionally. But you know what? It's chill. I think we have come so far. And I'm proud of that. Never. I would say, if people say never let other people dim your light, I want you to look in the mirror and decide if maybe this is a light that should be dimmed. Because a lot of those pictures you saw of me, people told me to not dim my light. Or to just be me. Maybe don't be you. Actually, don't be you. Until you reroute yourself and figure out who you actually are. Because that split-dyed hair, not you. Sure, I fuck with some weird shit. But damn, do I love me a woman. A cold beer on a Friday night. A pair of jeans that fit just right. In the radio. Okay.